Hey guys, today we are going to be counting down 5 troops that are in Clash Royale that might be added into Clash of Clans within the near future and in a future update. But before I get into that, I want to just quickly mention that we are currently hosting a $200 giveaway with Past Amazing, King Gamer, and Clash Army. So if you want to enter that, just click the link in the description below and then follow the steps. It is really simple, and then you get a chance to win one of 4 different $50 iTunes or Google Play gift cards. So it's really simple, really easy to do, so go ahead, just click the link in the description below. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first troop coming from Clash Royale would be the Mini Pekka. So as all of you already know, the Baby Dragon came from Clash Royale into Clash of Clans, and we now have the Baby Dragon and the regular dragon within Clash of Clans. So why not have the Mini Pekka as well, which is basically the Baby Pekka. In Clash of Clans, we already have the Pekka, so why not add its younger brother, or possibly kid, the Mini Pekka. So right now, for the regular melee troops that we have in Clash of Clans, all we have is the Barbarian and the Pekka really, because the Valkyrie does area damage, and then the Barbarian King is a hero, so that doesn't really count. And then we have the Miner, which has a special ability to go underground, but the only 2 troops that really are just full-on regular melee troops is the Barbarian and Pekka, and those 2 are drastically different troops, because the Barbarian only costs 1 housing space, whereas the Pekka costs 25, which is a huge jump in housing space. And considering the highest troop space is 30, the Pekka takes up almost all of that. So I believe the Mini Pekka could be a troop that is in between the 1 and 25 housing space, and can act as a median for the melee troops. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Mini Pekka, it could also be the Knight or Elite Barbarians, because they would all fit under that role. And you can see some stats for it right here on screen right now, where I have put together a little troop description on the Mini Pekka. And then next up would be the Inferno Dragon. But this one would be a bit different from Clash Royale. Rather than being a single targeting Inferno Tower, it would be a multi-targeting. And it would deal a set damage to a few different buildings at once. So I think this could be really cool inside of Clash of Clans, considering there aren't any troops like this. It would be completely brand new, and it would also add a lot of variety to air attacks. So like you know, in Clash of Clans, for those of you who have Inferno Towers, you can either set your Infernos on multi or single targeting, where the single targeting will deal more and more damage over time, or the multi-targeting, which will deal a set amount of damage to a few different troops or buildings at once. So I think the Inferno Dragon would be a multi-targeting troop that can hit up to 5 different buildings at once, and would be awesome in air attacks. It would be a really cool new troop to the game, and would have its own little niche within the game. And then the next troop would be the Giant Skeleton. So in Clash Royale, you have to use its death bomb strategically, so likewise in Clash of Clans you would have to do the same. You would want the Giant Skeleton to die within the base near plenty of other buildings, so it could add a lot more strategy to the game and be really cool for base building. It's kind of like a moving and walking bomb tower. And it is kind of already in the game actually, just in a different form with the Super Pekka. So where when the Super Pekka dies, it kills everything around it by exploding into a giant nuke. And so just like this, it would be just like the Super Pekka but in a different form. Or technically Supercell has already added this one in, but I still thought I would mention it just because it isn't really exactly in the same way. So anyways, moving on to number 4, it is the Royal Giant. So the Royal Giant would have its own little niche within the game, since it would be the only ranged defensive targeting troop within Clash of Clans. Because right now all we really have is the Giant, which is just the regular defense targeting troop. Then you have the Hog Rider, which jumps over walls. Then the Balloon, which flies over walls and does massive damage. Then you have the Golem, which is just a huge tank but does almost no damage. And I believe that's it. I could have forgotten something, so if I did, let me know in the description, because it is kind of late right now, so I might be forgetting something. But anyways, the Royal Giant would be able to shoot over walls, attacking defenses. It would be really cool in a lot of new strategies, and could also have its own little niche within the game, since no other troops would be like it. And then the last one is the Mega Knight. So the Mega Knight special ability is really just jumping and then doing area damage, so I think that could be added into Clash of Clans as well, where it jumps over walls just like a Hog Rider does, and when it lands, it does area damage to all the nearby buildings around it, kind of like a Valkyrie. So it'd be like a Valkyrie and a Hog Rider mixed, but perhaps it won't just target defenses, it'll target whatever is nearby. And then once it lands, after doing the area damage, it will continue to smack things around it as if it were a Barbarian King or Pekka. This one I think would be a higher housing space troop, since it is super powerful and really cool. But I think this could be a really cool troop to the game, since it's kind of like a hybrid between a Valkyrie and a Hog Rider that does not attack defensive buildings directly. But anyways, that is just my thoughts, and I'm going to try and keep this video fairly short, I believe hopefully under 5 minutes. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and let me know if you want to see more videos with Clash of Clans meets Clash Royale types of videos, and I will definitely be sure to look through all the comments and see what you guys have to say. But anyways, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.